Alright, welcome back everybody to YouTube channel BTCTV and to first crypto show Blockchain Stars. Today we are starting our first stage. 20 ICOs will be in the first stage. 3 advisors will select 9 best of them to the second stage. And also you can participate in our TV show as well. And I'm going to present you our rules just in seconds, and most important, let's find out who are our famous advisors. So let's get started this video, and don't forget again to participate, win bonuses, tokens, and vote for your best project. Are you ready? Let's go!
Welcome to Stage 1. And here, please meet our famous advisors. Nikolay Shkilev. Nikolay Shkilev is an entrepreneur, PhD, owner and co-owner of dozens of successful business projects, ICO, STO advisor, and blockchain expert. Saeed Gouda. Saeed is a serial entrepreneur with an international experience in scaling tech companies, specializing in e-commerce, m-commerce, and sauce. 2 of the companies that he founded were acquired in Asia by Rocket Internet and Carousel, backed by Sequoia Capital. Chris Carl. Over 20 years as a public company entrepreneurial CEO, successfully creating massive shareholder value in the US, Canada, and Europe. Let's Blockchain Stars begin. Blockchain Stars are proud to present our partners: BitBay, X-Rates, CoinMarketCap, ICO Bench, BC and Law, the Blockchain Summit Austria, the European Blockchain Investment Congress, Malta Blockchain Summit, Digifinex, BlockShow.
And now let's go with another team here in our TV show. And how about that we will go with a team of battery storage. Robert Miles, are you with us? Nice. All right, Robert, you have 1 minute to present your project to our famous advisors, so we are listening to you.
Thanks very much. So battery storage is a asset-based project that has a crypto mining data center GPU facility that is linked with a very large battery which can be fed from renewable energy sources. And the idea of having multiple revenue streams and that can be flipped depending on market conditions. We are raising through an STO for this with a soft cap of 16.5 million euros, hard cap of 72 million. The intention here is to maximize all of those revenues. Obviously with the energy intensity that we have within this sector, it's great that we can show that that can be a sustainable and provided through a hedged rate using renewable energy sources. And the blockchain facility is giving all of our investors real-time visibility of exactly how those revenues are generated. The STOs will be based against that asset and dividends will be paid out to our investors. I think in a nutshell, that's where we are.
All right, thanks Robert for your introduction. I just want to add a couple cents here that battery storage is also security token. So let's start with the questions from Nikolay Shkilev. Nikolay, what will be your questions to this team?
The same question, it will be, how much money did you raise already?
We have got investment of just over €500,000, which has secured the asset. We have the rights for the project. We have paid and secured all of the grid connections. So really what we're at is construction phase and we have tangibility around what we already have achieved.
Okay, and how big is your core team? What is about your license, something like this?
Yeah, so there's 16 of us coming from all different sectors. Because of the diversity of this project, it's been essential to take a very strong management team who can do financial analysis, working within the mining sector, working within the renewable energy sector. And so the combination of a strong management team is facilitating all of those aspects into a single core element.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. I understand everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Saeed, Gouda, what will be your questions to battery storage?
Now, so my question is, where's your facility based?
So it's in Glasgow in the UK. We wanted to come into a secure regime that has an established policy around the energy sector, and also with a lot of our core team being based in the UK, we have all of the connections with the requisite facilities and energy providers. And we are obviously, we've been registered through Malta, and we are going through the FCA accreditation for our prospective public launch, which will then allow us also to passport into other European countries. So to have the asset base within the UK, let's not talk about Brexit for today. Is something that we saw as a secure offering to our investors.
And how big is your facility, if I may ask, and who are your current clients or customers?
So the facility itself is a warehouse based over 3 floors. 2 of those floors will facilitate the battery. The battery will be, if we reach the hard cap, will be 60 megawatts, which essentially could give enough energy to 500,000 houses for half an hour. But the idea for us is to buy that energy to hedge it. The top floor of the facility is where we'll have all of the GPUs, which will be connected to the same site. We have got target customers. Obviously, we are at this stage of seed funding right now, ready for our public launch. So the next stage is obviously to build that facility. We have made the connections with all of, so we've got all of the pricing for the batteries, which come from a very bankable, solid manufacturer, as with all of the data processors and GPU.
Chris, Carl, now your questions to battery storage team.
Thanks. Yeah, 3 very quick questions. 1, what is the capital cost of this first project? And 2, what are your scale-up plans? And 3, what are your sort of revenue projections over the next 1 to 3 years?
Well, this obviously depending, our soft cap is the 16.5 million euros, which will allow us a 10 megawatt battery and 1 megawatt facility for mining. And that will then obviously scale up depending on how much capital. On this first project, the hard cap is 60 megawatt battery with a 10 megawatt mining facility, and that would hit our 72 million. Projected revenues are north of 25% of the overall investment, and obviously by having that secure token offering, then there's added benefit to speculate on the trading of those tokens. Secondary projects, we have a third pipeline for another 10 projects also located in the UK, but this is our first step, prove all the concepts, show what we can do, ready for the next one.
Great, thank you.
All right, thanks for everybody to questions and to the answers to battery storage, to Robert Miles. Now it is time for voting, and let's start with Nikolay Shkilev. Nikolay, what will be your answer to this team?
I like this project, and I will say yes.
Wow,
Fantastic,
excellent.
thank you.
Robert, my congratulations.
Thank
Instantly you got first yes.
I like energy because I live in Russia and we have a big energy and power, and I understand. I only afraid about soft cap. Now it's not so good maybe time, but I think your project have very big perspective.
Okay, cool. Saeed, Gouda, what will be the answer to this team?
Yeah, Robert, also from my side, I guess we also met a couple of months back.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Good project. Yet not sure about our added value because it's not our area of expertise, but good luck for the next stage.
Thank you very much, and I'm sure we'll pass again and see how we're getting on.
All right, and now it is time with Chris Carl. Chris, I just want to remind you that you have already 3 projects inside of your team. So what will be the answer to this team?
I really like the project. I have a lot more questions though before I could say yes. So even though you have one sponsor already, I encourage you to maybe reach out to me and maybe we can chat, and if we can help as you go forward, we'll see. But I'm going to say no as far as today goes.
No.
We're not quite ready to.
No, I appreciate that, Chris, and we'll certainly be out. We'll be
Good luck with it. Thank you.
Delighted to have Nikolay on board. So, yeah, yay.
My congratulations, Robert, one more time. You are inside of the team Nikolay Shkilev, and your team is going to the 2nd stage. Okay, great. Thank you. And now let's start with the next project. Before we'll start, I just want to encourage our subscribers to start asking interesting questions below each our episode at YouTube, because with putting the best questions, you can be able to get the tokens of our best projects which you see in our TV show. So now maybe how about Jason, you will join us and present your project to our advisors.
Okay, great. Hi everybody. So I'm Jason Fernandez. I'm COO and co-founder of igt-token. We're a blockchain-based affiliate marketing platform. It's basically an end-to-end solution that solves various problems in the affiliate marketing industry. We recently won the Malta Blockchain Summit pitch competition. The main idea I'd like to get out is that we're not trying to set up a new business. We have a large and active existing business that we're basically putting on the blockchain. Our CEO has been in the industry for 11 years on both ends, the publisher and the affiliate, and his clients include casinos, sportsbooks, adult and dating partners, and he's really aware of the problems in the industry. So the plan is essentially to put affiliate networks and platforms in a one-stop solution with a payment gateway, our own wallet, and our existing client base, and put mediation built in. And these clients will jump on board as soon as we launch, because we're basically able to save both sides 25% of their costs for moving our existing clients there. So we've signed up partnerships with 7 online casinos, 2 sports books, and these partnerships represent a combined 15,000 plus affiliates and 1.2 billion euros in monthly gross gaming revenue. Additionally, we have affiliate networks with a collective pool of over 8,000 affiliates committed to implement AET as a payment solution as soon as we launch. So at launch, we expect to have 25 operators and publishers and in excess of 7 affiliate networks and 100,000 affiliates, putting ait-token into immediate circulation. Besides our CEO, our team also includes Gene Hoffman, who's founded emusic.com and recently was CEO of Vindicia, which is a subscription payment service. And then there's, of course, me. My area is in blockchain, and our advisors include Iman Poulis of Malta Blockchain Summit, Marcus Siegel, who was CEO of Zynga in 2017, Y Combinator, Evan Luthra, Walter Komarick, various, essentially Michael Caselli, who was like the director of Clarion Gaming. So that's about it.
Thanks, Jason, for your introduction. Looking very impressive from my point of view. Now let's start with questions and answers from our advisors. Maybe let's start with Saeed Gouda. Saeed, what will you have questions to this team?
Sure. Just because I didn't catch the name of the company at the beginning, could you mention that again? Sorry about that.
Yeah, so we're AE-token. That's affiliate economy token, basically, AE-token.
Got it. So you've mentioned you have over 15K affiliates. And first, let's focus on one thing. You've mentioned you're going to save them 25% of the cost. How exactly, in a nutshell, are you going to do that?
Essentially, there are various costs involved. One of the main reasons is that we don't have affiliates and networks have a huge issues with basically like contract enforceability. So there's no contract enforceability, and also there's massive fees. So basically, at every step when you go from super affiliate to affiliate, there's just insane amounts of fees. And usually, you're using PayPal or Skrill, who have like minimum payouts and they have like extremely onerous rules on how you can take out money and all this other stuff. And also, again, like fees are insane. So with using cryptocurrency and combined with basically smart contracts, it really leans the whole process down to where like there's almost no friction over the basic fees is unnecessary.
But are you still solving the reporting issue that affiliate networks has that advertisers are basically finding as a pain?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to be a full, essentially a full service platform. So we're actually going to be able to plug into the networks and get the affiliate stats and ensure that those stats are immutable on the blockchain, and therefore the affiliates are clear that essentially that their work, that they're being paid for their work and what they're basically bringing to the table. So we ensure essentially both sides are fair, and nobody changes the deal after the fact, which is kind of one of the huge problems in the affiliate marketing industry. So it sort of keeps everybody honest. And then at the end, there's also mediation, which is a really, really important factor, because we ensure that somehow or the other that there's an agreement that's come to within the system.
Do you have a working product right now?
So we have a mock-up, an app mock-up that essentially shows the entire functioning of the system. But remember, like I said, we are an existing business. So we're not on the blockchain yet, but the idea is to move like the existing business and the existing clients, which are not insubstantial. So like I said, we have our 7 online casinos and 2 sports books. And these people are doing an average of like 1.2 billion euros gross gaming revenue every month. So even a small percentage of that they would be paying their affiliates, that would be running through. So they've essentially committed to using our system for payment. So that money would be running through a token regardless.
What's your current top line on a monthly basis, if you could disclose that in your existing affiliate business?
So I'm the existing affiliate business would be my co-founder, and he's not available right now. But essentially, it's been doing really well. We had like I said, he's extremely integral to the industry and really well known, and he's had experience on both sides of the issue. So I'm not exactly certain what his monthly bringing in is or anything, but ultimately when we move it onto the blockchain, we expect that to just explode, because we have these commitments from these existing affiliates that are just going to move on.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, now let's start with the questions from Chris Coral. Chris, what will be this?
Hi, yeah, I'm very interested. Do you have any formal agreements with any of the gaming companies now to be able to run this business?
So we have basically formal agreements with these 7, like I was saying, 7 casinos and 2 sportsbook, which represent a combined 15,000 affiliates. So these people would basically just bring their system, and these are like confirmed agreements that they will use a token exclusively when we launch. So it's not even that they'll use other systems as well. They'll use a token exclusively. So that's
what it wasn't clear. Perfect. Okay. That's all I've got right now. Thanks.
And now let's start with Nikolay Shkilev. Questions to this team AI token.
Yes, I know about project. Hello, Jason. I saw this project in Malta, and I saw how this team won this competition. If I remember about your team. I have only one question. What stage are you on right now?
So we're in the private sales stage. We raised something like $250,000 to $250,000. Matter of fact, 50,000 of that was raised today. So we're moving really fast, and we have commitments for another $2 to $5 million in the recent future. I mean, in the
yeah. Okay, thank you, Jason.
All right. Now let's start with questions and answers from we got in this part. Now let's start with voting. So Saeed, what will be your vote for this project?
Yeah, just one question, Jason. Are these $2 to $5 million in soft commitments that you have already in your pipeline, or that's what you're shooting for?
No, this isn't our pipeline that we expect that will happen in the near future. We already have 250K, 50K came today. just arrived, so we're really excited, and I think like we have a lot of traction behind us, so we're just excited.
From my perspective, I know the issue running a couple of pretty big performance marketing campaigns, including affiliate. I know the reporting issue and the contract enforceability from the, not from the network side, but from the advertiser side. I know these problems, so I see the use case. I also like that you have already a seed community that you can leverage on, and that you have an existing business that you're basically solving a pain point for. So would be interested to be an advisor for this project.
Wow, excellent, Jason. My congratulations. Do you know what you just did? You just simply closed completely a team of Saeed Gouda, because no more space inside of his team. So you are going to be the last one inside of. My congratulations. Now let's start with Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll, what will be your answer to this one?
Well, we're now getting into the game here because we have limits. We would be very, very interested in getting involved. We are actually working with a couple of gaming companies behind the scenes that we're about to announce as clients. I think it's a great industry. I love what you're doing here. So as far as the show is concerned, I think I will pass just so that I don't also cancel myself out of listening to other deals. But we would be very, very interested in hearing from you going forward. And I think it's a great industry. Looks like you're carving out a great niche within us. Good stuff. But we'll pass for today.
Okay, no problems. Yes, as we are coming closer and closer to the end, competition is coming tougher and tougher. So, Nikolay, what will be your answer to this team?
The same like Chris. I know Jason, I know this project. It's really impressive and good project, but I will give this project to Saeed.
All right, Jason, my congratulations to you. And you got yes from Saeed Gouda. The last, as I said, you closed his team with the last project, and you are going to the second stage. So now let's start maybe with Roman Yeferenko, right? If I am pronouncing correctly. And we have seen many different type of businesses here in our show from different part of the world. So now let's start with your project, and you have 1 minute to present your project to our advisors.
So the igt-crypto is an exchange of fiat and cryptocurrencies that has been launched on March 13th, 2018. We have already developed and integrated the liquidity aggregator that involves the biggest exchanges in the world, such as Bitstamp, Bitfinex, and Binance, that provide the liquidity for our platform. We have, among our partners, we have the company Credits that helps us to implement their blockchain in our project. Yeah. We support for SEPA payments to European Union. Now we have some various trading place in different orders when trading, market limit, and we have now 2,000 active users per day. Yes, so the number of active users per day is 2,000, and the daily turnover is about $300,000. We are also a part of the IBM initiative that supports the young crypto-oriented projects. After entering the market and reaching breaking level, together as a partner, we continue our technical development, adding function and opportunities for the company union. Quickly buy, quickly selling function without registration. We're thinking about payments, cards, merchants for receiving payments, online stores, and margin trading. It's our plan. So now we are working on extending our functionality and working on creating the integral trading payment ecosystem that will, with
IGT token will act there as the main unifying currency. So we are now working on obtaining the financial licenses in Malta and Estonia. These are the markets that we plan to enter in the nearest months. The key area of our interest is, of course, the European market. We have the registration in the Republic of Ireland. We have the head office in the city of Dublin and the working office in Kiev, Ukraine. So the number of people in the main working office is about 25. Yeah, 25 people and 4 people in the head office in Dublin.
All right, thanks for your introduction. I know it is very difficult to judge a project during like a couple minutes. So Nikolay, maybe let's start questions to this team that you will understand better this project. So what will be your questions?
Okay, I have a lot of questions, to be honest. What stage are you on right now? It's my first question. Second question. Okay, you answer to me and I will.
We launched platform in 13 March in 2018.
So we already have the working product.
Have active users, and we have some volume in our platform.
The exchange is working and it is capable of processing all the user applications.
Okay, how much money did you raise already?
We have the ICO campaign that we are successfully closed to the stage of the ICO campaign. I can tell you the exact number of funds that were raised. I can tell that we sold 1,600,000 tokens, which one IGT token is equal to 1 USD. So because of the falling market, the declining market, I can tell you the exact number of money that we have raised.
And our company have active users, and we have trading volume in 1 day near 30,000.
300,000 USD is the daily turnover of the IGT exchange.
Okay, and the last my question, what is your experience in business?
Our experience in business is
before your project.
Okay. Our project, it's like we have a lot of experience in different ways. I work in a biggest of Russian financial markets. It's broker Finam. Maybe you know.
I know. Finam about Finam. I know.
In working with same products, I have experience and I'm learning and have engineer study. Our company, it's a professionals in
different areas. So our team unites the specialists from SMM. From SMM marketing, we have among our partners we have Alexander Emelianenko, who enters the top 10 Google partners in Europe. We also have the professional lawyers. This is the company, advocate company. This is the name, the exact name. With the head of its company is Bogdan Yegorov.
Alpha Legal.
Yeah, Alpha Legal company. Bogdan Yegorov is, I think, one of the main figures in licensing the cryptocurrencies in Europe. He was also a part of. He was in a government.
City government.
Yes, city government. I don't know how to say it in English.
Okay.
In Odessa, in Ukraine, he was ahead of районной администрации. Of the state.
And your product is ready, yes, or is still development?
It is still in development, but it is already functioning, and it is able to process all of the users' applications. So it is a fully functioning exchange. But now we are working on making it something better, something bigger. We are working on implementing the trading payment system and
Margin trading.
implementing the margin trading and
Payment
working
cards,
Yeah.
working to merchants with summers.
on issuing payment cards.
Okay, I understand. And what is your marketing budget for this?
Marketing budget now is
Well,
not less.
For advertising, for everything.
It's not amazing with only $20,000.
month.
In our plan, it's 50.
$15,000.
And $100,000 is
Okay, thank you for.
All right, we got a lot of questions from Nikolay Shkilev. Now let's start with Chris Carl. Chris, what will be the questions to this team?
Yeah, I think I heard that you said you're currently processing about 300,000 US dollars per day through your activities. And I'm wondering, you earn a standard commission off of that, or what kind of revenue is coming into the company at present?
Standard commission is 0.25% from each application.
All right, Saeed, what will be your questions to this team?
No questions from my side. My questions were already asked by the two other advisors. Thank you.
Okay, all right, cool. Now let's start with voting, and maybe let's start with the voting. And Saeed, what will be your answer to this team?
From Zeus' perspective, it's a project that is a bit far off of what we have in terms of our interest and what we're really competent in adding value. So I would say no, but I wish you good luck. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for your feedback. Now, question is coming to Nikolay Shkilev. Are you going to take this project or not?
I want to wish good luck I wish luck to the team, but I want to see another team. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, no problem. Maybe Chris Carroll will save you guys. Chris, what will be the answer to this team?
No, I can't say yes today, so no, but I am interested in following up. I think you're going down the right path. I just don't think it's quite far enough along for us yet, but we could stay in touch on that.
All right, thanks for your answer. We are sorry to say to the team, this team, and because you are not going to the second stage, thanks for coming, what you are doing. It is, as I said, always hard to say no. So, but still, so it must go on, and we have tough competition here as we are coming closer and closer. So we are wishing you good luck in the future. Now, yeah, thanks. Now we have a team from Poland, Piotr Garbarek. Okay, I am going to meet you. Okay, you guys prepared very well for this pitching. You have 1 minute to present your project to our famous advisors, so we are all in.
It all started 10 years ago when we established our first company, Compass Consulting. We always admired entrepreneurs, so we helped them raise capital to develop. We helped over 2,000 small and medium-sized companies to raise in total 100 million euros from banking sector and European Union subsidies. In most cases, they will already reinvesting, so their income statements for the previous year didn't look too good. Mainly, this is the reason why they cannot raise capital from banks. This is $5.2 trillion financial gap. And our answer to this is the first artificial intelligence credit risk scoring analyst connected to the healthy NEM blockchain environment. Cody will reduce credit scoring process to less than an hour. I'm talking about minutes here. Cody governs Asset World platform, which is two-sided market for investors multiplying their capital and companies raising funds for development. Every transaction generates income, and we share that income in monthly contribution fee. to each asset coin holder. We also share our income by putting it to the asset vault. This is our monetary policy to protect our holders from volatility. We have enormously strong team. Some of us already created AI in finance, work in the global financial institutions, and one of us holds CFA certificate. AssetWell is a platform where everybody wins.
All right, thanks for a nice introduction. Saeed, Gouda, let's start with question from your side about AssetWell project.
Yeah. So did you guys already raise? And if so, how much did you?
Yes, we already raised. We are in early stage, early phase. This is the private sale. We started in November last year, and now we have $100,000 in token sale as a pre-sale, and we still have a lot of attention to our project. We are waiting for a big investor from Asia. We are after a couple of talks, and
we are doing follow-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
And what kind of go-to-market are you following?
Go-to-market strategy, because we based our go-to-market strategy on our previous company. As Piotr told, 10 years ago we incorporate our company in Poland, which is advisory company, and we are raising funds, yeah, for companies from industrial companies, and we already raised 100 million euros through this 10 years. So the first thing, we will go to our customers from the previous, and we will trying to sell them. That we have some agreements with them, some kind of first agreements they are interested in. They like the project, and they are our future clients.
We are familiar with the European market, really. We work with our clients from Europe, so we're gonna start from Europe.
Exactly.
Okay, Saeed, thanks for your questions. Chris Carl, we are waiting for questions from your side to this team AssetWell.
Okay. Thank you. When you're raising money for these companies, what are they offering up in return? Is it common shares? Are you raising it through token sales? What instrument are you using to raise these companies' money?
We are selling at our token, so everybody is using asset coin. They are buying asset coin, and this is a utility token on our platform, and they can exchange it for loans to fiat money. Yeah. And like I said about the asset vault and our monetary policy, we have dividend discounting model, which provide and protect our holders from volatility.
Yeah, it's set reference breach each month, so we care about the value of the token each month because it's
connected to the turnover.
Yeah,
on the platform.
Turnover of the platform.
All right.
Okay, and then very quickly follow up. The money that you're raising now, is it a utility token or a security token?
This is we are incorporated in Malta, so we after first 2 meetings with the VFA, and he take us to the virtual financial asset. This is something between some kind of STO on Malta and utility token, and we are after the second phase of meeting, and till September we will be registered as a virtual financial asset. This is the best way for us because we have a part of features from the utility, because we use our token have utility but only on our platform, but we have some kind of features from the STO. We have a dividend, a contribution fee, and we will care about the value of the token after the listing.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your questions, Chris. Now, Nikolay, a question from your side.
Okay, I have 2 questions, guys. Do you working with ETF market with?
No, but we don't. But our 2 members of our team, they were traders on Wall Street, and they created a high-frequency algorithm connected to the artificial intelligence. And after the first year of when the algorithm is working, they work for their clients 150% more money instead of 53% minus on our market, cryptocurrency market now, actually.
Okay, great. And my second question, what is your soft cap for your project?
Right now, on the private sale, we have $3 million, and this is our soft cap, and we will reach it for sure.
Okay, it's enough for you for your project, 3 million.
Yes, it's enough because we put a lot of our own money to this. This is 1.2 million euro already invested in this. We have already set our neural networks, so we
feeding it with data,
yeah,
and we have 10 persons in our team working. So we done most of work by ourselves.
Yeah, we are in our company, in our previous company, we raised money, so we raised several credits for our here to asset well, and we have to repay it some in the future. So that's why we do it right now.
Okay, it's impressive. I wish you luck for this.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for questions and answers. Now it is time for voting. I just want to remind that Saeed and Gouda already closed his team. So we have only 2 right now advisors on the board which can take your projects. So Chris, Carl, what will be the answer to this team?
I like the project, but I think we will say no today. It's not exactly our type of project.
All right, thanks. And we are all nervous right now because we have the final answer from Nikolay. Nikolay, what you will say to this team?
It's very difficult decision for me because if I right understand, I must to see another 4 projects after this. Guys, sorry, maybe I say no for you. I must see and vote for another maybe project. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. We are sorry about that as well, team. You did an amazing job, what you did already. We're wishing you that you can close your soft cap as soon as possible. And thanks for staying with us in this TV show. And but at this stage, you are not going further.
Thank you.
Thank you, Max.
Now let's start with another team.
Bye.
And another team is, I want to decimate it. Stephen, are you here right now with us?
Yep, I'm here. I can share my screen and I can continue. Nice to meet everybody who I've not met before. I know that Nikolay and I have been in contact in the past, and I've also been in contact with Andrei from Monetizer as well, because we're both in the same kind of space. So I'm the CEO and founder of Fracture Labs based in Malta. We're developing an online survival game called Decimated, which is for millions of players using Unreal 4. We're using Halo platform for blockchain, spatial OS for server technology. Let me just go back a second, it's been too fast. We've got a partnership with Authentic for KYC and AML, and we've just arranged a partnership with Coinomi so that players can store our tokens on their smartphone app until we've listed on exchanges. So we're creating an online survival game for millions of players. We'd like to have around 1 million players playing our game by the time it's launched, and then increase that to 2.5 million, with an average spend of around €2 per month per user. So my background is in video game production. I've been working on a lot of successful AAA games such as God of War, Paladins, and Justice 2. Our team are also highly experienced guys from BioWare who worked on Mass Effect, Crytek, Warner Brothers, and other studios. Let me just move on. Star Citizen as well, which is quite similar to ours. So how it works, players can play for free. They can spend real money or cryptocurrency in the game to upgrade their character or to repair the vehicle, for example. They can earn cryptocurrency. They can earn our deal token by playing the game, and then they can spend their earnings in the game. And we're thinking about how they could spend their earnings in the real world as well on merchandise and other rewards. So yeah, just move on.
All right.
So our benchmark is we're trying to reach around 2 million monthly active users, and we'll see how we can get there. We have an aggressive marketing strategy using YouTube influencers. We're using a blockchain economy to provide security, peer-to-peer transactions between players, and to mitigate hacking and fraud. We use the face recognition technology that everybody is. There's some details of our roadmap. So we're still doing our ICO at the moment, and we're trying to raise seed capital as well to get us into full production. So we developed the prototype and we'd like to ramp up the team. We have registered trademarks in Europe and also the US is pending, and we plan to expand it in China. So yeah, I mean, we're developing this game. At the moment, we've got the fully working prototype. We're plugging the blockchain into Unreal Engine, and yeah, we're trying to raise 1 million in exchange for 15% equity in the company. And anybody who's interested in a security token, we have spoken with companies who can help us create a security token and also raise capital for that. But obviously, we're still in an early stage, so these kind of things are kind of in the pipeline for the next few months. So if you have any questions, then let me know.
All right, thanks a lot for your introduction here. And I would like that maybe you can close your video right now and be back right now. Yes, and I just want to remind that Saeed already closed his team with the 4 projects, and I think that maybe we can say to you at this stage goodbye, right? And we will see you again at the second stage with 4 projects when you will select which one only will present your team in the finals. Thanks for staying with us.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Saeed. Let's speak another time then.
Definitely. Thanks. Bye, Chris. Bye, Nikolay.
Okay.
Let's start with the questions to the team of Decimated. Before I will start questions, I just want to say that I think this is so far the best presentation which we saw during this TV show. We can give like a winning Oscar pitch.
Actually just prepared this right before this conference. I would like to actually present something that's not quite so text-based and something that's more visual, so then I can just like narrate over the top. But I'm in Zurich right now at another conference, and so I've not had much time to create a presentation for this, but I'm glad you liked it.
Thanks for what you're doing. And Nikolay, what will be the questions to this team Decimated?
I know this team, I know Stefan, it's a really amazing product, it's good, everything, and I know a lot about this project. I have only one question, Stefan, what do you think about this market? Because it's not so good time, maybe in Europe for sure, maybe in Asia. What do you think about it?
Well, I mean, I think that in terms of raising capital with an ICO is definitely difficult. Obviously, we started our token sale around August, and the market kind of dropped. So we did raise a little bit of money in August, and then it was quite difficult to raise. That's why we decided to do an equity raise instead. And you know, if we're going to do an STO, then we were wanting to issue a convertible note in the short term, and then get the license to do an STO in Malta when we're registered, and then try and raise money that way as well to develop the product in full. In terms of the market for us as a video game company, it's definitely a huge market. You know, there's like more than 300 million gamers that are playing these kind of games, which we hope to acquire around maybe 1 or 2% of, which is quite a substantial number of gamers. So my strategy has been to sell the tokens to our end users, the gamers themselves, and make it as easy as possible for them to buy the tokens and also virtual items over the coming months. And we'll be listing that token on the exchanges hopefully this quarter. So yeah, it has been difficult. That's why I'm always looking for ways and strategies to raise money and just to be able to continue the development of the project. So initial exchange offerings are our next strategy, and the equity raise. We're basically looking for an angel investor to help us with everything else that we're trying to do. So, but yeah, you're right. It has been difficult. It's been difficult for everybody. So yeah, we have to look at other ways that we can maintain the team. You know, so.
All right, Chris, Carl, what will be the questions to this team Decimated?
I like everything I've heard. Do you have current revenues at all, and what is your projected revenue over the next 1 to 3 years?
Okay, well, at the moment we are selling tokens, but not very many at the moment. So I would say that we've managed to raise 100,000 euros. Our projected revenues for the next 5 years, we expect to have around 1 million euros turnover by the end of 2019, 8 million euros by the end of 2020, and then up to hopefully 50 million euros in 2021. But then obviously the game will probably decrease in popularity over time. It just depends on how popular the game is. But generally, games will have a shelf life of maybe 3 to 5 years. So we do expect to see a peak after 2 or 3 years, and then that'll kind of dip. Yeah, we have the partnerships that we have with all the various people involved in the production take a revenue share. 5% for one company, another 5% for another company, and 12% for distribution and engine technology. So yeah, that's basically our forecasts, minus all of the revenue shares that we've got.
Great, thank you.
All right, now it is time with the vote. Before we will vote, I just want to remind that Decimated is one project which we have right now, and we have one more project only at the end to hear the pitching. So, Nikolay, what will be your answer to Decimated?
I want to see another project too, but I like this project, and I think I will say yes.
All right. My congratulations, Nikolay, and my congratulations to the team of Decimated, because you just closed it, team of Nikolay Shkilev. Nikolay Shkilev already got 4 projects. Chris, what will be the answer, your answer to this team?
I will pass on it. I like it, but I'll let Nikolay take it for now.
All right.
All right.
Thanks
for
your feedback. Steven, my congratulations. You are going to the second stage. You just closed it completely, team of Nikolay Shkilev. So you can now prepare yourself to the second stage, and we will see will we be able to go to the finals. All right. Now, as you can see, the first stage is over. We have 9 best projects which will go to the second stage, and now it is actually your turn to follow this video, because the best questions will be awarded $1,000 in the tokens of those projects. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and start asking interesting questions below this video. Bye for now, and see you in the next video with the second stage.
Blockchain Stars are proud to present our partners: BitBay, X-Rates, CoinMarketCap, ICO Bench, BC and Law, the Blockchain Summit Austria, the European Blockchain Investment Congress, Malta Blockchain Summit, Digifinex, Block Show.